Hey there! Welcome to the Just Start Talking podcast, the show that helps you get better at everyday conversations in English, one chat at a time. I'm your host, Jody, and today we're talking about something everyone talks about, something so common, so ordinary that we barely think about it, until we need a way to break the silence, of course. You guessed it. The weather. Yep, today's episode is all about how to talk about the weather in English, naturally, easily, and confidently. Whether you're standing in line at a coffee shop, hopping on a video call, or just trying to avoid an awkward silence at work, the weather can be your go-to topic. It's small talk gold. And if you're learning English, even better, because weather talk is simple, safe, and universal. Okay, let's start with the obvious question. Why do people always talk about the weather? Simple. Because everyone experiences it. It doesn't matter where you live, how old you are, what you do. If you've been outside, you've got something to say about the weather, for sure. It's neutral, it's easy, and most importantly, it opens the door to even more conversation. Just think about it. If you're not sure what to say to someone new, talking about the weather is a great way to break the ice. It gives you something to connect on without jumping into anything too personal or too deep. Now, if you're just learning English, that's great news too, because that means you already have a topic to practice every single day. So, let's talk practical. What are some of the things native speakers say about the weather? Here are a few examples you'll hear all the time in everyday English. How about, "It's chilly outside today, isn't it?" Or, "Looks like it's going to pour." "I can't believe how hot it is for May." And, "Typical spring weather all over the place." Do you notice something? Anything? These phrases are short, casual, and they invite a response. So let's break that down a little bit more. Let's try, "It's chilly out today, isn't it?" This is a perfect example of a tag question. It turns a statement into a question and encourages the other person to either agree or disagree, which is exactly what you want in small talk. Next, let's talk about, "Looks like it's going to pour." You're not just making an observation here, you're starting a conversation. Someone might answer, "Yeah, I forgot my umbrella." And boom, now you're talking. The weather might be basic, but the connection you make isn't. So, how do we sound more fluent? Yes, we use weather idioms. So if you want to level it up a little bit and sound more like a native speaker, you can add in some weather idioms. Do we know what idioms are? What is a weather idiom? Idioms are expressions that don't mean exactly what the words say. They're often colorful, fun, and they're very commonly used in English. Let me give you a few pretty good ones to use to talk about the weather. Let's try, "I'm a bit under the weather today." This doesn't mean that you are literally underneath the rain clouds. It just means you aren't feeling well. Maybe you're a little sick, or, a little tired. Let's try, I'll be there, come rain or shine. This means that no matter what happens, good weather, bad weather, busy day, whatever, you are going to show up. It's a way to express commitment. You could tell a storm was brewing. Okay, not about the actual weather here. This idiom means trouble is coming. Maybe people were arguing. Maybe something tense was happening. You could feel the energy change. A storm, emotionally, is brewing. Finally, talking about the weather is a great way to break the ice. This one is pretty common for native speakers. To break the ice means to start a conversation, especially when people don't know each other very well. The weather is perfect for this. And again, talking about the weather, it's just a great way to break the ice. See what I mean? These phrases make you sound more natural, more fluent, more comfortable in English. All right, here's a fun tip. Match your tone to the weather. This means if it's sunny and warm, keep your tone upbeat. Say something like, beautiful day, isn't it? Or, I can't believe how nice it is today. If it's gloomy and gray, go for something more neutral or even humorous. Not the nicest day, is it? Or, looks like we're in for another gray one. The key is not just what you say, but how you say it. Maybe try to match your mood to the sky, and the conversation will feel more natural. So now you're thinking, great, I know how to talk about the weather, but how do I keep the conversation going? It's so easy. Use the weather as your opening line. Then look for a connection with people. For example, if you say, it's freezing this morning, the other person replies, yeah, I wasn't ready for this cold. Now you can ask, do you like winter? Or are you more of a summer person? Boom! You're no longer talking just about temperatures. Now you're getting to know the other person. Or maybe it's raining. You say, what a gloomy day. And they respond, I actually love rainy weather. Now you can say, really? What do you like about it? And now you're learning about their personality. That's the magic of weather talk. It starts small, very small, but it does not have to stay small. Okay, it's your turn now. What's the weather like where you are right now? Try to describe it out loud in English. Here, I'll help. Is it sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy? What's the temperature like? Hot, cold, chilly, humid? Is it typical for this time of year? Try saying something like, it's a bit overcast today, but not too cold. The sun's out and it's actually kind of warm for May. It's been raining all morning. It's a great day to stay inside. Say it out loud, practice, even if no one's around. That's the best way to get better. Say it out loud. You don't need a fancy textbook. You don't need a fancy classroom. You just need to start talking. All right, let's wrap this up with a quick recap. Like I said, weather is the easiest conversation starter and a great way to build rapport. I'm American and we talk about weather all the time. And it's best to learn just a few common phrases, like it's chilly out today, or looks like rain. And you can try to use idioms like under the weather or come rain or shine to kind of help you sound more fluent. And try your best to match your tone to the weather. Light and cheerful for sunny days, and more casual or mellow when it's gloomy. And don't just stop at the weather. Use the weather to keep a conversation going with the other person. Remember, just start talking. Now here's my challenge to you. Sometime this week, I want you to start a conversation in English by talking about the weather. It does not matter where, online, in person, at work, on the phone. Say something simple like, "Nice day today, isn't it? Can you believe this rain? It's so hot outside. I feel like I'm melting." Whatever works. Then, see where the conversation goes. You might be really surprised. That's it for today's episode of the Just Start Talking podcast. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe and share it with a friend. And definitely leave a quick review. It really helps. And if you want more tips like this, short, useful, real-world English you can use right away, stick around. We've got more great stuff coming up. Until next time, stay curious, keep practicing, and just start talking. See you soon. Bye.